centuries, the presence of Moors in European royal lineages has been obscured or omitted from mainstream history. Yet evidence persists in statues, coins, burial sites, family crests, and historical records, testifying to a rich and complex heritage. Consider Queen Edgith, sister of England's King Athelstan, who married Otto I, Holy Roman Emperor. Her remains discovered in Magdeburg Cathedral confirm her historical presence. Saint Maurice, revered as a Christian martyr, is depicted as a Moor in a 13th century statue in Magdeburg Cathedral, Germany. The Andrews family crest from Scotland features a Moor's head, symbolizing the presence and recognition of black nobility in European heraldry. In his 1893 Handbook of Heraldry, British antiquarian John Edwin Cousins revealed something remarkable. The heads of a Moor or blackamoor and a Saracen are wreathed about the temples with a fillet of twisted silk, the tincture or tinctures of which must be mentioned. These weren't just decorative symbols. These were black faces embedded in the official language of European nobility. Used in coats of arms, seals, and family crests, the Moor's head stood as a marker of legacy and power. Cousins didn't invent this, he documented it. And it wasn't rare. It was rule-bound, codified, respected. The term Moors described Berber inhabitants of the Maghreb Iberian Peninsula, Sicily, and Malta during the Middle Ages. Over time, intermarriage and political shifts led to the assimilation and eventual erasure of black nobility from European history. Lusius Quietus, a Moorish prince and Roman general, was appointed governor of Judea in 117 CE and was considered a potential successor to Emperor Trajan. At least 3 Roman emperors of African origin are well documented by historians. These emperors hailed from the Roman provinces of Africa Proconsularis, modern-day Tunisia and parts of Algeria and Libya, and Numidia. While African in Roman terms referred to geographical origin, not modern racial identity, these men were notable for their provincial non-Italian heritage and Berber or Moorish ancestry. King James VI of Scotland and I of England, known for commissioning the King James Bible, has portraits that some interpret as depicting Moorish features. His lineage and the portrayal of his image have been subjects of scholarly debate. Moor was a geographic and political label, not an ethnic or religious term. It included Muslims, Christians, and Jews over time. Before Islam spread across North Africa, many Berbers, ancestral Moors, were Jews, Hebrew, and had been Christianized during the Roman and Byzantine periods. Historical figures such as Edward III, Philip II of Spain, Henry IV of France, Charles V, and Ferdinand I have been depicted in ways that suggest African heritage. Over time, these representations were altered to align with changing racial narratives. Through strategic intermarriage coups and colonial conquests, white European families rebranded royal histories, commissioning new portraits and rewriting genealogies to present an all-white lineage. These were not just blacks in passing, they were Moors, a term denoting a distinct identity and heritage. Recognizing their contributions is essential to understanding Europe's true historical tapestry. The House of Windsor? It descends from Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, a line once tied to Saxony, where black rulers once sat on the throne. It wasn't just whitewashing, it was historical rebranding, strategic, deliberate, racist. Now that we know they were black, we must ask, who are the white faces in our textbooks? This is the great royal switch-up. European families seized power, then rewrote entire family trees, erased dark features, commissioned new art, and fabricated an all-white royal history. If you enjoyed this video, type #whitewash in the chat. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.